Thank you to all for being here today for our last LAX2047 video recording session. Just for information, we are members of the LAX2047 Poetic Society Group 41. Before starting the recording, let's introduce ourselves first. I am Mariana binti Dul Haji. My metric number is 199602. Next, Amin.
Hello, everyone. My name is Muhammad Amin Rashid. My metric number is 204575. Next, Zati.
Hello, my name is Zuru Izzati Bidama Afandi. My metric number is 198926. Tasha.
Hi, my name is Natasha Shahira. My metric number is 204129. Pika.
Hi everyone, my name is Siti Nashfira binti Safri. My metric number is 197087.
Hi everyone, my name is Ma Xin and my metric number is 20145.
Okay, thank you all. Okay, well, over the past few weeks, we have met and recorded video of poetry reading from each group. We have 4 titles from 2 issues that have been selected. So now we need to choose only one of the best poems. Okay, so now let's start, give opinion and vote. Fira, what do you think? Which poems is the best for you?
Okay, so as we all know, we all are divided into 2 groups, right? Which is Izzati, Amin and I, group 1, and Mariana, Natasha and Ma is in group 2. For the first and the second video in racial injustice theme, group 1 do the poem which is the topic is different is not a sin, while group 2 topics is where is justice, right? So for the theme ocean conservation, topic for group 1 I think is the big blue, while group 2 is plastic everywhere. And so I supposed to talk about my opinion, and I think the good poem was group 1 for the topic racial injustice, which is the topic is different is not a sin. Now I'm not a bias just because I'm from group 2 and we are the who wrote the poem, but it just because the poem is very sing-song like, and it like a song cause it rhyme and it make a reader or people who read the poem will be more interested because it has a flow and it rhyme as well as it touch the not only the discrimination against black people, but discrimination towards people of different color, not only in one country, but in many parts of the world. So that is my opinion. How about you, Zati?
Okay, thank you, Fida. Yes, that was a good explanation on your opinion, where you like the first poem. But for me, I prefer the second theme, which is ocean conservation. So my favorite poem was the poem by Mariana Ma and Tasha's group, which is Plastic Everywhere, because as I told before, I really do advocate a lot on environmental issues. So plastic pollution is something that I really prioritize a lot when talking about environmental issues. So like the poem itself is very easy to understand, and the message is direct so that people don't have to think about it that much. People just read it and they will totally understand that, oh, this is about plastic pollution and how it affects our ocean creation. So yep, that is my opinion on poem that I like. How about you, Tasha? Which one do you prefer?
For me, I was going to say the same thing as for the second poem that me and my team has read, which is Plastic Everywhere, because even I like how the poem amplify the matters of how actually plastic is within ourselves. So it gives out the message about how we need to live in a more sustainable way. About other poems, I feel all the poems have their own messages, but the one that I like to read and spread about is about Plastic Everywhere. That's my own opinion. How about you, Amin?
Thank you, Tasha. So, first of all, can you guys hear me well? Okay. So, well, first of all, I think everyone did a really great job at pouring out whatever that you have in your mind in the most creative way as possible to put your works together in a form of poetry in order to spread awareness in the two themes that we have decided for. But if I were to choose just one out of the four, I would go back to the one that my group wrote, which is called The Big Blue, because I feel like if I can spiritually connect to a poetry, it would be with this poem that we have made, because it's just the word plays that we have worked on to include in the poem, it will forever leave you wonder and think of a lot more things. And in essence, I think it stimulates your thoughts, and you're more inclined to feel more and think more about what is going on with the issue through the poem that we have made and created. Yeah, but I would have wanted to choose everyone's poems, all of the fours, but I could not. I had to just narrow it down to just one. Yeah, but that's all for me, actually. So what do you think, Diana?
Okay, thank you, Amin. In my view, all four poems that have their own strength and style of language as well as the meaning. Each poem has the same meaning and purpose, which is to convey a literal and implicit message to the listener. Um, Same as Amin, I do love the style of language and poems related to ocean life from Amin's group, which is a Big Blue. Even though our poem about the ocean life, plastic everywhere, is easy to listener, but I do agree with Amin because the poem, Big Blue poem, the style of language and the poem related to ocean is very beautiful in their own way. I also love a poem written by my group titled Where is Justice, but we have to choose only one poem, so I choose Big Blue because to me this poem is very important in conveying a message about the problem in the ocean life. So I vote for Big Blue.
Actually, these four poems have their own characteristics, and They are also very vivid, but the one that impressed me the most was a poem called Big Blue, because in this verse the author has also expressed affection for the turtle, and these animals are unaware that plastic is food eaten without them realizing it. To this day, turtles have been reported among the animals most affected by pollution in the oceans, and more of these animals are found dead on the beach. Apart from that, the fish are also affected, uh, and this is because the plastic is also stuck there, and they are also victims of pollution.
Yes, I understand that. Well, can I add something else? Yeah, so I had just a little thought about how I think right now a lot of young people especially are very aware of current issues, and racial injustice has been one of the things that people are very vocal about, that they are not just protesting online, but they are um, actively educating others by sharing stories of other people, as well as the statistics and the facts that are going on right now in the world. But I think there is not, I think statistically there are less um, awareness that are being shared about plastic pollution or anything that is related to the ocean health and environmental issues. Although I will not deny that we are very aware of this in a bigger volume, because we have reacted in such ways that we have a lot of countries have opted to reduce the plastic usage, and we have banned straws, and many companies are taking the like they are promising to reduce the pollution with whatever their company is producing. So I think that even though we have made a tremendous effort in wanting to make this happen, but I wish people could talk more about this issue. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I hope you guys can understand. Do you
Yes,
agree
yes,
about that, everyone else?
Yes.
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 So for the stand poem, I agree with Big Blue.
Okay, Izzati, after a long explanation from Amin, so do you want to change your mind about the selected poem?
Well, for me, both poems convey a similar message where the Big Blue conveys more on coral reef conservation, the plastic everywhere conveys more on plastic pollution. But in the sense of the style, I think Big Blue has my vote because it's true what Amin said. Like, um, racial injustice is people are very vocal about racial injustice, but for the environmental issues, people are not that vocal because we do not see the effect directly to us. It's like the ocean, like we don't live at the ocean, so we do not see the effect directly to us, even though people say like, oh, there's microplastic in your food because of the fishes, they consume them, but we don't see it. So we do not like advocate it that much. So I think, yeah, I think environmental issue like reading the poem Big Blue should be one of the things that we should be more vocal about, not just racial injustice that is happening to humans, but also other creatures on the earth. How about everyone else?
I think actually the second of my most favorite poem is the Big Blue, but since I'm absent during the recording, I'm not get into the poem yet. But I have gone through the poem, and yes, I love the poem as well, and it actually resonate a lot since it talk about problem and impact to the ocean habitat, which this issue is we are having right now. So I agree with all of your opinion, and it's same as mine.
Okay, Tasha, before Amin conclude, do you have any last word?
Even though that I chose plastic everywhere, I do need to agree with everyone's opinion on the big blue. So I think I can go along with the choice to choose the big blue poems. It also conveys a really important message to all. That's all.
Okay. So everyone have give own opinion and everyone have agree with the big blue. So we have our stand and choose the poem. So Amin, let's finish our video today.
Okay. So we have come to a conclusion where everyone agreed on one poem that you guys choose to be your favorite. So the the final poem is The Big Blue. So that's all from all of us. Thank you so much, you guys. This will be the last video. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for just being here and pouring out your thoughts and ideas, and it's been a very fun time to be around with you guys. So thank you so much.
Okay, everyone. Till then, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.